Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Franklin Park Television. I'm Bill Ruhl, and I would like to introduce the man sitting next to me. This is Mr. Frank McPartlin. Mr. McPartlin is running for Leyden Township Democratic Committeeman. And we're going to ask a series of questions tonight, Frank, and
Great.
We can learn a little bit about you. Let's start off right off the top. Tell me about your background.
Well, my background in politics goes back to pretty much my date of birth. I mean, I was born into a political family. My father was a state representative. Matter of fact, I'm named after my grandfather, which was a Democratic Committeeman. Back in 1958, and that was the year I was born. My dad was a state representative for 22 years, and my family's been involved in politics, and I've been involved in politics all my life. Up to the present date, we've worked on numerous campaigns, from the governor all the way down to a village trustees race. We've had our nose in pretty much everything, all the politics in the state. My mom is with the union. She's been a union leader for the last 30 years. She's with Federation of Labor, and she's with the Hotel Restaurant Union. My brother is very politically active. He's actually worked with Bill Clinton in the White House for 8 years, from 2001. From 1993 to 2001. I'm sorry. And he worked. He was on the advance team for President Clinton. Like I said, we've worked on numerous campaigns, and that's where I've been around the politics, and that's pretty much what a committeeman has to do. So that's why I'm running for committeeman.
Now, you mentioned your family. It sounds like they've had a pretty extensive background in politics anyway. Tell me more of your personal family. You married?
I'm married. I have a stepdaughter, and I have a little 2-year-old daughter. That would be Lily Rose, and my stepdaughter's Miranda. My wife is Nancy. I live in Elmwood Park. I've lived here for the last 20 years. And I've been involved in Elmwood Park politics too. I mean, I've been involved in county politics. My family, like I said, we're basically from the west side of the city of Chicago. I have family that's still in Leyden Township now. We family in River Grove. Like I said, I'm one of 12 kids, so we have pretty much family everywhere, and they all are registered voters, by the way. So I know I'm going to get at least 12 votes out of Leyden Township. But so that's pretty much where I'm at right now in my life.
Now, obviously, you've been involved in politics. Your family's been involved in politics, and you've been doing your part to help them out from what you're telling me. But this is the first time you're running for a political office?
Oh no, I've ran for office before. Matter of fact, I've ran for Democratic Committeeman 8 years ago. I've also ran for village trustee about 18 years ago. That was when the village, I believe, that was under the Sylvester administration. I ran for trustee. But being a Democrat, I was like a fish out of water in Elmwood Park and in Leyden Township. But now it seems like the time is right that I decided to rejoin the race and get back into politics out here in Leyden Township, as more and more Democrats are moving into Leyden Township.
Now, one of the questions that a lot of people ask, just what does a committeeman do?
Well, a committeeman, basically, what we do is we reach out in the community and find candidates that are qualified for political jobs. I mean, as far as like the governor's race, and what we do is we would select these candidates and we would endorse them and put them to our Democratic Party membership, and we would try to get them elected. Now, we would basically pick the candidates that would best suit our township. So we wouldn't want a downstate governor over a governor that would be from our township, because we know it would benefit our township if we had the politician from our township. And he would do more for his home township. Not saying he wouldn't do anything for downstate, but I'm just saying this seems to be the trend, that if we could keep the political parties strong in our area, the political parties that are strong in our area basically receive more attention. And right now, Leyden Township could use a little attention.
Okay, so this does sound, although a lot of people are not familiar with it, it does sound like this could be an important position. What makes you feel that you are qualified for this position?
Well, my qualifications would be that I've lived politics all my life. And so basically what you're doing is a committeeman basically has to get to know the politicians that represent his district. And then he introduces them to the people of the district. So you're all on the same page, basically. Like if there's an issue in Leyden Township, and you need, for a state highway, and you have to go to the governor's office, or, I mean, you can help that person get in touch. Excuse me. There's basically, we're there to serve the people. I mean, it's like, we would tell the residents of Leyden Township where they would go to get a tree cut down, or a garbage pickup, or a bulk pickup. I mean, we would also be involved with the municipalities. I mean,
Okay, it was going to be another question.
Right.
When you say you would tell the residents of Leyden Township, now we have to differentiate here between, you have people who live in non-incorporated Leyden Township and those who live in a municipality. Can you do as much help for somebody who's in the municipality, or are they more or less on their own and it's up to their local government?
oh no, they're not on their own. They could come to their committeeman and talk to their committeeman. Their committeeman would go to their village municipality and talk to the political party that's involved in the village right now. And like unincorporated Cook County, a lot of people don't realize that that goes right from the Cook County's office downtown. It's not any municipalities take care of it. That's Cook County services. And the municipality services come from each individual township. And now there's a lot of crossover too. Like we have in our municipality, we have state highways, we have county highways. State highways, the state plows; county highways, the county plows. Municipality streets, municipality plows. It's all trying to keep this all working together so we can serve the community in the best way we can. I mean, it's if there's a breakdown in communications, then there's going to be a breakdown in services.
Okay, along that same line then, what do you think that you can do that the present committeeman is not doing?
Well, the problem in Leyden Township with the Democratic Party has been no representation. I mean, it's non-existent. And what we have to do is we have to have a membership drive. We have to get all the groups from all the villages, all the Democrats to join together. Because as united, we're a very strong voice. Our word will be heard then. I mean, if you have one Democrat going to the village and saying, I need this fixed, they're liable to say, okay, we'll put you on the list. Now, if you have a committeeman going and saying, we need this fixed, and he has 5,000 members behind him, the hole's going to get fixed, or the tree's going to get cut down a lot faster than it would if you were just going in there yourself.
So it's going beyond just being elected for this position. You're going to have to go out there and actually deal with the people, hands-on, to gather this kind of support that you're talking about. Just saying I'm the Leyden Democratic Committeeman is not necessarily going to give you the support that I think you're looking for here.
No, because if they know you're a weak Democratic committeeman, nothing's gonna get done. But if you're a strong Democratic committeeman, then yes, you're going to have the leverage to get the different political offices moving for you. I mean, it's a politician's worst fear is to be voted out of office by the people that that trusted him. And I'll tell you, if a strong organization comes in and talks to you, it's just like the unions and everything else. They're going to listen to you. But if you have no organization and you're a Democrat out here, especially out here in Leyden Township, which is basically known as a Republican township for the last 30 years, they have, I mean, and